Hi, I'm Jeannie Blaylock here with meteorologist Tim Deegan, and a lot of folks, Tim, on social media are saying, hey, tell me about where I live. So we're ready now to break this down county by county.
We are, and it's a great question because there's going to be such a variety because of the way this hurricane we think is going to come up the coast. So let's start with Duval, and we're going to go from Duval. First of all, out around the beaches, that's where we think the highest winds will be, maybe gusts to 70. That'd be enough for some power outages. As far as rainfall, maybe as much as 6 inches at the beaches, but only 2 on the far west side, talking about west of downtown. Possibly a 4 to 6 foot storm surge at the beaches. My greater concern there is actually for homes along the intercoastal, but look at the river, only a 2-foot surge. All right, let's go down to Flagler and St Johns. We think they might have the hardest hit as far as a storm surge. Gust to over 75, storm surge of 4 to 6 feet, might even be worse, but notice on the river, not as bad. Talking about the St. Johns River, but again, whether we're talking about Duval, St. Johns, Flagler, Nassau, Camden, or Glen, when we talk about the islands and the storm surge, remember those of you that have interest on the intercoastal side that might actually be hit harder. So here we go, Glen, Camden, and Nassau, gust to 75. Glen County, you may actually end up being closest to the eye wall of anybody. 4 to 6 foot surge, we might have to increase that to 7. Again, the concern there as much on the estuary side as the island side. Clay and Putnam, you don't have to worry about the ocean, but there's the St. Johns. This is not going to be an Irma. We're talking about 1 to 2 feet. Notice rainfall, you folks in Middleburg, Black Creek, that should not be a problem as long as this goes as forecast. Farther inland, Baker, Union, Bradford, and Columbia, not that bad. Considering it's summer, you might enjoy the breeze, but keep a close watch on the updates. Same thing out there on the Swanee and beyond that, north of there to the Okefenokee. For those of you in Ware, Charlton, Brantley, and Pierce, breezy, some showers, but not enough to cause any flooding. Probably going to feel pretty nice, but for everybody, please watch for updates. We're talking about tracking the eye wall that's still over 600 miles away, and we're forecasting it to be just 60 miles away. Miles are going to matter.